These fragrances are perfect for fall and you can wear them every day. I've got two affordable options for you and nobody's talking about the last one. So make sure to watch till the end. We start off the list with Roja Parfums Elysium Eau Intense. And this is the flanker, of course, of the original Elysium. They first came out with the Parfum version, then they made the cologne version in 2017, which is actually an eau de parfum. And in 2023, they released the Eau Intense. So it has the same DNA. It is a aromatic fougere fragrance, but they made this actually more intense. So I have only the the cologne version, the eau de parfum version. I don't have the original. The parfum version is, in my opinion, still the best, but that's also a lot more pricier. It's an extrait de parfum, so it has a high concentration of oil, but that smells very refined. But this is, in my opinion, a very good flanker, and it's perfect for fall. Because you would say, oh, this is more maybe a spring summer fragrance. Actually, this is super versatile. You can wear this in any situation, every day of the year. But to me, this gives me fall vibes. And maybe because, yeah, it's green. It has a rhubarb note, and the rhubarb note is like an annoying word to say actually. It's a pretty prominent note. So it gives the original DNA a twist, and that rhubarb note is very, yeah, like prominent, and it gives it a little bit more greenness to it. So it feels a little bit green. I don't know. I would describe it as walking in a forest when when it rained, so it gives a little bit of a humid forest feeling. So because it's also woody, it's aromatic, it's citrusy, and yeah, it's green. It gives me a sort of fall vibes walking in a forest. That's what I'm experiencing with this fragrance. So this is a perfect fragrance for fall. You can wear this literally every day of the year actually, and it is a very complex fragrance. So it has a very like no breakdown, which is very complex. It has a lot of facets to the fragrance. It has like the citrusiness, it has the woodiness. There's a touch of like vetiver. There are also a little bit of floral aspect. It's mostly an aromatic fougere, so you have like the aromaticness and the citrusiness and the rhubarb note, which is really prominent, but it has more depth to it. It has like a touch of vanilla, there's a touch of labdanum, there's apple, juniper berry. It has so many notes. It has a little bit of floral touches. It is a very beautifully well blended fragrance, and it's pretty strong as well. Because when I filmed the overlay video, showing the bottle, doing the sprays in the air, I did just 3 sprays, and the whole living room here is smelling like this. So this is actually stronger than the eau de cologne version. It's an eau de parfum actually, but the cologne version, the 2017 one. So this is stronger. It's not as strong as the parfum version. That's still the strongest. But this is a very good flanker. This gets me at least 9 hours on my skin with a nice projection, sillage, central. It's a perfectly well blended fragrance with a good longevity. And yeah, it performs very well. So you can wear this as a signature scent. You can wear this every day of the year. You can wear this to a date night, to the office, professional settings, formal settings. You can literally wear this in any occasion. Still, it's an expensive fragrance. I would say get your nose on this, sample this first. It's not a safe blind buy. I think the Elysium cologne version, I think that's more a safe blind buy than this. I think this is because of the rhubarb note. I don't think everyone will like it, but I think it's a very well blended fragrance and you should get at least a sample. Do not blind buy it, I repeat, but get a sample and thank me later. Elysium Eau Intense. Next up we have Swiss Arabian Shaghaf Oud Royale. This is a very affordable fragrance. I think you can find it for less than $40. And it's a beast and it smells very, very luxurious. It's actually inspired by Parfums de Marly Haltani, or Haltane, I never know how to pronounce it. but it's also very similar to Initio Oud for Greatness. So Initio and Parfums de Marly are sister companies. Not everyone knows that, but these two fragrances, Oud for Greatness and Haltani, are very similar. I would say this is more similar to Haltani, which is also better in my opinion. That's my opinion. They're very similar, Oud for Greatness and Haltani, but I think Haltani is a better blend. I think it's a little bit more masculine. I think it's a little bit more sexy. And this is, I would say, 95% the same. It's also a beast. It's super cheap and it smells very luxurious. It smells very oriental. You smell the oud, but the oud is very smooth blended in. It is sweet. It is warm, spicy. It is aromatic. I think this smells like, yeah, you will smell like an Arabian prince. This is very unique. I think most Western people don't really, yeah, smell these kind of fragrances. So this will smell more Oriental, more Middle Eastern. And for a very good price, I would say this is a very good, well, not blind buy, because, yeah, okay, it's cheap, so you can blind buy it, but still, this is a very unique scent profile. This smells super unique. So you will probably, like, yeah, never smelled anything like this before, unless you, of course, smell Oud for Greatness or Parfums de Marly Haltani, or and there are even more clones in that direction on the market from Latafa, for example. But okay, let's say 99% of the people never smell these kind of fragrances, so you will smell unique. And yeah, this is a perfect fall fragrance, also perfect for winter. I would say maybe early spring, not for summer. I think it's too strong. It's too overwhelming. But this is perfect to wear in fall every day. Like you can wear this every day in every situation. To the office, I wouldn't spray too much because it's strong. Date night, very sexy. Major compliment getter, by the way. Like this scent profile, people really like it. It's unique. People ask like, "Whoa, are you wearing this?" Is like they, yeah. Like when I encounter people, I've worn this only twice actually, but I had samples of Haltani before I wore that. I even wore Oud for Greatness. So every time I wore that, people ask like, "What are you wearing?" Because they don't know these kind of scent profiles. So it's a massive compliment getter as well. And I would say, get your nose on this. Maybe blind buy it because it's cheap. If you already know the scent profile, you can get this. But if you don't, try to sample this at least and thank me later because this is very sexy. Next up, we have Azzaro, the most wanted Parfum. And this is a 150 ml bottle. People always ask me because this bottle is very big. That's what she said. And yeah, not everyone can get them. Usually it's 50 ml, 100 ml, but this is a 150 ml. In my opinion, one of the best designer fragrances ever made. It's a super simple scent profile, I would say, but it works. It is sweet, it's woody, it is spicy, it is zesty. It's a very simple note breakdown. I think there's more to the fragrance than that, but the official notes listed are ginger, woody notes, bourbon, vanilla. But the bourbon vanilla, I love vanilla fragrances. I love sweet fragrances. I love gourmand fragrances. This gives it like the sweetness of the vanilla, but it's also spicy at the same time. The ginger, it is a little bit fresh, it is zesty, it is spicy, and it's woody. So it's masculine, but like a lot of people think that this is a woman's fragrance for some weird reason. I don't know why. I actually think it's unisex, leaning more masculine, but women can pull this off as well. But I think this is super sexy on a man because it's sweet. This is a perfect day night fragrance. It's loud, it's long lasting. I would say this is a beast actually. The first time I worn it, I could still detect it after like 16 hours on my skin. Okay, after I don't know how many hours it became a skin scent, but in the beginning it projects and it's pretty loud. After a while it becomes a skin scent, but it's very long lasting. And the projection is good, the sillage, the central. And yeah, I like to overspray, so I do with this like 20 sprays. It's probably not even necessary, but if you go out clubbing or something, you want people to smell you. yeah, they will smell you. And it's perfect for intimate settings because it's very sexy. It's perfect for date night. It's perfect actually in any situation. You can pull this off in any situation. Perfect for fall as well as winter. Maybe early spring. I wouldn't wear this in the summer. Yeah, summer evenings, date nights, you can do that, going out clubbing. But like, this is fall in a bottle. This is perfect for winter as well. This is, I don't know, it gives me holiday feeling, sort of Christmas kind of feelings. Like, this is very sexy. And you can wear this any day in fall. Perfect fragrance in my opinion. A 10 out of 10. And it's pretty affordable. I think at discounters you can get it for a good price, but still maybe not a safe blind buy. It's not too expensive, but if you already have a big collection, maybe you can blind buy a 50 ml. But like, just go to the store or buy a sample or decant online. Go to the store, test it on your skin. I always recommend to people to sample it and test it on your skin, because if you test it on a tester strip, you can do that, of course, and then you mostly detect the top notes. And like, every fragrance smells different on paper. The mid and the dry down smell different than on your own skin. Every skin type is different. People have warm skin, people have cold skin, people have dry skin, people have moisturized skin. So also, like my friend, he has dark skin. Yeah, and when he wears Blue de Chanel Eau de Parfum, it smells amazing on him. It smells even sweet. When I wear it, it smells more on the fresh, even sour side. It's not very good with my skin chemistry for some weird reason, but on him, it smells really amazing. So it depends on a lot of factors, but try to get to the store, because I think they sell this in every store, I guess. Go to the store, test it out yourself, and thank me later, because this is amazing. Next up, we have Khadlaj Gaith, if I pronounce it correctly. I'm not 100% sure, but this is another affordable option, and this smells amazing, and it's actually very close to Dior Sauvage Elixir, but with a little twist. I think Dior Sauvage Elixir is a very prominent fragrance, although the whole Sauvage line is pretty mass appealing. Sauvage Elixir is not, actually. I think Sauvage Elixir is a more a niche kind of smelling fragrance. It's not super mass appealing. It has something, yeah, darker to it. Like, it has a more oriental darkness to it. It is more warm, spicy. I think it is more of a niche quality fragrance, and that's a beast, Dior Sauvage Elixir. This is also very strong, but that, like, Sauvage Elixir is like a beast. It's like, it lasts for 24 hours, but this is still very strong. This lasts for 10 to 12 hours on my skin. It has a great, like, sillage, scent thrill, longevity. The performance is great, and I think this is a little bit more mass appealing, because this is a touch fresher. This is a touch sweeter as well. There's vanilla in here. It is aromatic. It is warm, spicy. There's also ginger in here, so it makes it a little bit zesty, a little bit fresh, spicy at the same time. It has lavender, and the whole combination of notes, I would say it's about 80-85% Sauvage Elixir, but it has like, yeah, like 15-20% its own twist, and that makes it a little bit more mass appealing, a little bit more easy to wear. You can wear this actually every day of the year, in my opinion. Well, not of the year, because it's not really suited for summer, but perfect for fall. You can wear this every day in fall, also in winter, early spring. You can wear this in different kind of settings. You can wear this on a date night. You can wear this like formal occasions, professional settings, to the office, to school. It is very affordable. I think you can pick this up for around 30 bucks. You can get this at Beauty House, for example. I will leave a discount code here on the screen. And yeah, I would say, if you love the Sauvage Elixir DNA, if you have smelled that before, probably you did, because it's a very popular fragrance. And yeah, if you watch this channel, you are probably into fragrances, or you're new to fragrances. I would say this is a perfect blind buy. It is cheap, it's mass appealing, it smells amazing, it smells of high quality, it performs amazing, and you can pull this off in almost any situation. and it's, yeah, mass appealing. People like it. It's a compliment getter. So if you like that DNA, blind buy this. Thank me later. Next up, we have Nishane Hacivat, and this is already a well-known fragrance by a lot of people because it's a very popular fragrance. I think actually that this is a love or hate fragrance because a lot of people love it, but I also know a lot of people that like hate it, or at least they think they don't like this scent profile maybe. I would say I think not love it, but I really like it. So it's not a love, but I really, really like it. So it has a very beautiful scent profile. It has the same scent profile actually as Creed Aventus, but it's not a clone. So I would say it has about 60 to 70% that same scent profile, but about like 30 to 40% it does its own thing. Creed Aventus is one of the most popular, most niche, like most sold niche fragrances ever. A lot of people know it, a lot of people smelled it, and back in the day, like the older batches were really good. Creed Aventus now, not anymore. It's watered down, doesn't smell the same anymore. It's not worth it anymore, in my opinion. And this is a beast, actually. This is an Extrait Parfum. It's really strong. It's one of the best sellers of Nishane, and for a good reason, because it smells really good, of high quality. But I said it's like a love or hate fragrance, and I think that is because of the oak moss in this one. So it also has like that pineapple. So it is sweet, it is fresh, it is citrusy, it has bergamot and lemon. It has a touch of patchouli. It has a touch of jasmine, which is also like a little bit sweet. It's very woody at the same time. But the oak moss in here is super prominent. And oak moss can come off wet, green, earthy. Um, yeah, that wet kind of oak moss is not for everyone. I don't think everyone likes it. My girlfriend, for example, she doesn't like this at all. But I really like this scent profile, and I also think it projects very beautiful of my skin. It projects very sweet actually of my skin. And the oak moss comes off also very good of my skin. Plus, I got a lot of compliments with this fragrance as well. So I think not everyone will like it. It's a love or hate fragrance, but this is perfect for fall. You can wear this also all year round, actually. But I think this is perfect for fall. You can wear this to the office, you can wear this to a date night, although I would say don't wear this to a date night actually, because it's a love or hate fragrance. Wear something sweeter, wear something more mass appealing, because the weird thing is with this fragrance, it's mass appealing, but it's also not mass appealing at the same time. So yeah, it's just weird, but it smells really good. Not a safe blind buy, even if you like or love Creed Aventus. I think it's still not a safe blind buy, in my opinion, because of the oak moss. So yeah, just get your nose on this, sample this, don't blind buy this, but thank me later. And it's a beast. It's really strong. It's Extrait de Parfum. Last but not least, we have City Rhythm Manhattan. And as you know by now, this is my favorite from the house, and it still is. And I talked about City Rhythm a lot on my channel, but I haven't talked about Manhattan in a while actually. So maybe you're new to the channel, but Manhattan is my favorite from the house. And City Rhythm is an American indie niche house which makes fragrances inspired by cities. So Niles, the owner, he goes to a city, or actually he lived in Manhattan, and he goes to cities, he explores the cities, and he captures the feeling, and he makes a fragrance out of that. So he said, I want to have a fragrance that smells like this city. And people that have been there, they can actually, yeah, acknowledge it. I've been in Manhattan, I had the bottle with me, I've worn it in Manhattan, and I can understand what he's trying to tell. It does smell like Manhattan. I also have Miami, I think it's here somewhere. I've been in Miami. It smells like Miami. So this is a very unique scent profile, and I think it smells amazing. This is an older batch. So in the overlay video that I showed the bottle, I'm not spraying this in the air because I don't want to waste anything from this bottle because it's 2022 batch, and I want to have every juice spray drop on myself, and I don't want to waste it in the air, so I'm not spraying it. But the atomizers are great. They have pressurized atomizers, and it's an Extrait Parfum. This is actually still a 50% Extrait. I think the newer batches are 40%, if I'm correct. I'm not sure, but it's a beast. Smells phenomenal, and it's a unique scent profile. So it is a tobacco fragrance actually, but not your typical tobacco fragrance. So it's a sweet and warm, spicy tobacco fragrance. It has a little bit of ozonic feelings to it. It is green at the same time. There's tea, there's pimento leaf, there's myrrh and olibanum, which makes it a little bit sort of balsamic kind of. It is sweet, the tobacco vanilla combination, but it's unique. It's different than your typical tobacco fragrances. So for some weird reason, this also gives me, I don't know, forest vibes for some reason. This really gives me fall vibes, although it's pretty versatile. I think you can even pull it off in summer if it's a little bit cooler, but this is perfect for fall, also for winter, but you can also wear this in spring. And I think you can wear this as a signature scent. Although I know that the newer batches are slightly reformulated. They're slightly different, just slightly. I haven't smelled it, but yeah, you can get samples at the website. I would say not a safe blind buy maybe, but try to get samples. And they also released the new Manhattan Midnight, which is a sort of elixir version of these older batches. And I heard from people that own Manhattan Midnight, the new one, that it actually even smells better than this. So I'm super excited to get that one as well. But yeah, Manhattan, it's perfect. It's perfect for any occasion, in my opinion. You can wear this every day. You can wear this to a date night. You can wear this to the office. And it is very mass appealing at the same time. And it's a unique scent profile. It is sweet and warm, spicy. It's inviting. It has the tobacco. It has a touch of cinnamon. There's a touch of bergamot. It's a bit fresh at the same time. Fresh, spicy, warm, spicy. It has tea. Yeah, it's a beautiful blend. It is green. It's a unique scent profile. I would say go to the City Rhythm website, use the code GRATITUDE. That's for 10% off. Not affiliate, it's just a random code. You can get samples. I would say sample like everything, the whole house. I think everything is at least an 8 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10, but a lot of fragrances are 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Amazing fragrances. I own, let's say 9, I guess. I guess I have 9. And I also had travel spray before. So Manhattan is amazing. Miami Tropical Confessions, Rhythm, Tempo, San Diego, New Orleans. Oh no, New Orleans is discontinued, by the way. I mean Austin and Nashville. A lot of fragrances. Try to get samples. Sample them, and probably when you sample a few, you will probably end up buying bottles in the end. So thank me later and check this house out. City Rhythm, Manhattan. Thanks again for watching. It would be really helpful if you like this video, leave a comment, and yeah, subscribe to my channel. I will reply on every comment. So even if you just want to let me know your scent of the day, let me know, because I want to know what you're wearing. I'm wearing actually the Spirit of Dubai Fakama, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And this is a beast. Not a safe blind buy, super sexy. I talked about it in one of the older videos, and I will talk about it again soon. But that's a beast. Very luxurious fragrance. And then later today, I was wearing Parfums de Marly Percival, actually, as my scent of the evening, because I needed something fresh to refresh myself. Yeah, let me know what you think of these fragrances. Maybe you own one of these. Maybe you got samples after the video. Give me some feedback and let me know your scent of the day at least. In the meantime, check out my YouTube shorts. I post 2 a day. I post on Instagram, Threads, TikTok every day. Check me out on every platform. In the community section, I will post my scent of the morning, scent of the day, scent of the evening. I post random polls. I post everything 100% fragrance related, of course, fragrance memes, 100% fragrance content on every platform. Next week I will be back with another full video. I'm going to Dubai to Beauty World. I might go live. I will make content there as well. If you're going there, let me know. Maybe we can meet up. I already know I'm busy, but like it would be nice to meet one of the followers or one of the subscribers. And yeah, thanks again for watching. You may overspray. Namaste. See you next week.